next game.
2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Rolling to his left. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Taken in at the 22. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, they pay it off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. And the grab by Croft. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing, Brissett. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. Tackled by A.J. Epinesa.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll run now with Gaskin. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. And that's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On play action, Brissett. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Now a throw here to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And again, it's Allen out to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 27 yards. A big play there on 4th.
And now, as with every potential turnover, we're going to take a second look at this.
So that challenge a successful one. Allen now on 1st down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Not much there, only a yard.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Brissett on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Sanders is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
A final shot before half for Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
On first down, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To try again after the sack. Allen, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and it's third down. Throwing now is Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down. Allen going to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. Going deep here for Parker. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bills ready to take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
From the gun, it's Allen, escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Allen now looks to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
25 yards that time. Flushed out right. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
To throw, it's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And Gordon's going to be stopped short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. To the air, Allen. Caught on the slant. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Allen taking it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gaskin. And he's got some space here. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 35-yard line.
57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Brissett. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to do...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Grover Stewart breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors at that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Brian Flores learned under the master. He's going to go on 4th down. Play fake, Brissett. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Sanders' kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills getting set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Pass complete here to Sanders. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Allen with a throw caught by Diggs.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Buying time to his left. And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now Allen again. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another 1st down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. 2nd down and goal. Allen
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
Touchdown! It's complete. Cole Beasley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Another run with Gaskin. Oh, and that a very short gain. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I think you'd have to label this an upset.